Hello, my name is Billy from Free Sound Music. We are so happy.
What up, guys? So there is a delay on the stream. You guys will have to let me know if there's any sound issues. There shouldn't be, but you know, just let me know. All right. Just gonna finish up checking if people are done registering their decks. Just a sec. Alright. Making sure if Swell's registered. Yeah, it seems to be. So it's just Kiwi missing. Let me ping that dude. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's online, so that's that. Okay, we are starting in a sec. Yep. And yeah, everyone's registered. I'm not playing. Just gonna triple check. Great. And let's close these invites. So how many people do we have? I did not even check. Up to 28, that's not bad. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, that's good. So the number was correct down there. All right, let's see what notable players are in here. Nordic versus, oh, Underscore is playing mono black, okay. Unexpected. Cold War Kid versus Swell Song, ooh, Meepo. Shaggy versus Stormlike, not Rashid, luck sacking as usual. He will join me casting once he's done, I hope. Razdiva is playing again. DIQ. Obviously, oh, DIQ is also not on Mono Red? Wow. What the hell? What the hell? So people aren't playing their comfort decks. Okay. So is anyone even playing Mono Blue? Did Mono Blue die? No one wants to play Mono Blue for fear of facing Mono Red. Air is playing Mono Blue. Shaggy, Stormlike's on a signature deck. Okay, Mono Green. That's good. That's good. So I kind of wanted to watch the Meepo Magic, but I feel like I already did that yesterday. So let's watch these guys. So yeah, guys, this is the second qualifier event for the ACS. If you're just joining, we've currently got a prize pool of about 50 euros that goes straight towards the winner of this. Let me check if we've had any other donations in the meantime, not that I'm missing something. Just gonna put up the deck lists while Doing stuff in the background. Yeah, so we're at 51 euros right now, but hopefully we can boost those numbers a little bit. In any case, yeah, let me know. I actually should have added the links to the. I need to edit my panels down here. Anyway, so underscore mono blue master on mono black seems like a stock version. Alright, yeah, that seems like a stock version, and he's facing obviously blue-black econ. I don't know how this matchup goes exactly, but let's have a look. So the first few turns are very important in terms of who has track kills, who has iron fog gold mines, and who has paydays.
Death to our enemies!
I will suppose that the blue deck presumably has a stronger late game, but I'm actually not even sure. Because of Assassinate, because of the Chain Frost, which can be brutal. Now obviously Eclipse can be a one-sided annihilation, and if the Ogre multicasts a lot, that can be very relevant, but we'll see. It depends also if the game goes to 10 mana to get those bolts online. But yeah, underscore's generating a lot of gold, 41. Should be able to get significant amount of items here. Then the question is, can he push that advantage into a submission from Nordic? So let's see what underscore purchased. Vestures, cloak. Okay.
I always find my mark.
Wait, we must be missing something. He had 41 gold, right? That's 10 plus 19. That's where did the other 10 gold go? Am I missing something? Yeah, I must be confused. Anyway,
I must prepare.
Vestures is big. Notice he doesn't have any heroes coming in. But I would say actually that Cloak is probably one of the key cards in this deck, where not only is it gonna find you more gold cards, it's gonna keep you full on gas, you know, that you can keep ganking, you can keep assassinating, you can keep cooping. So it's actually quite a key card in the matchup.
Someone wants you dead.
Sorry, I need to get these windows out of the way. There we go.
In life you are nothing. In death you find purpose.
Interesting.
Yeah, underscore's pushing his lead. Not very surprising, but Nordic is putting up a fight, so let's see. Up to 70 gold, so in all he's generated more gold than underscore has until now.
Feel the red mist.
He is, however, under significant pressure, like double overloaded. Damn, his tower's gonna be going low very fast. But obviously he's playing, I believe, the triple vestures. Yeah, triple vestures, double horns, so he might potentially be able to prevent further damage to those towers. Problem here being that he normally wants to at least deal 20 damage in one lane, and he hasn't held more than 4 at this point. All right, so if you guys are here, I suppose you know about my podcast, but just gonna quickly plug it in. We did an episode this morning, and it's just out. So if you wanna go listen, that's the Long Haul Podcast. You can find that on YouTube or on any podcast apps. And if you wanna support what me and my buddies are doing here, I would love it if you would donate towards the ACS's prize pool. And yeah, I should actually add a command thingy here.
No one will remove me from this battlefield.
So let's have a look at these eclipses. 3 charges. Not a great. Now mid lane is free for underscore to win. As is lane 3. I don't see how he's gonna do this. The pick-off permits another, or even the headshot ability permits another 7 damage there. He can add another 4, that's an 11. That's up to 22 damage.
I can go anywhere.
So he's gonna have to blink this switch over. Yeah, there you go. Problem being that this Luna is gonna try to blink and is gonna get instantly killed. And it doesn't even matter because this game's over. Yeah, Nardic's out. Underscore is, I would say, one of the strongest players in the game. So I'm gonna quickly take this opportunity to try to add a command for donations. If I can remember how you even get there anymore. That's not it. Yeah, Nordic is trying to find a way around this, but I don't believe it's possible. He's just been behind the whole game.
You can't escape the Dark Moon.
That's 1 tower down.
I need to prepare.
Peek-a-boo. And underscore moves on. So that's an early exit for Nordic. His opponent hasn't been decided yet. Should we... Let's see how Meepo Magic is doing, man, just because it's such a cool deck to watch. That's a lot of cards. We're at 7 mana. No towers have been taken, it looks like. Alright, so is this where Swellzong wants to be? Are there any Time of Triumph heroes? Because it seems like he's playing against Ramp. Favor Stars Align, yeah. He's playing against Ramp, but it seems like Cold War Kid hasn't done much ramping. How big are his eclipses? 4, not huge. So it seems like it's not a straightforward thing to assess. This lane's pretty much won. This lane seems balanced in a way, as kind of does this one, but I feel like with so many heroes coming in and approaching the later stages, I feel like Swell is probably in a good spot. This tower's pretty safe, this one seems pretty safe as well. He does have a TOT, enough magic as well, a couple of duels. Yeah, these meeples are very easily killed with the duels. Okay, so it's more balanced than it seems to me, I guess.
I think it's time to move along.
Yo, Flash ASAP, what's up? There is delay on the stream, guys, so yeah, if you communicate with me, it's gonna take a bit until I interact. But by all means, do interact. That's a big boy axe.
No one is stronger than Axe.
Thanks, Wakis. You don't feel lonely, confused? Yeah, the wording is, I think, on purpose, slightly confusing. Not to worry, not to worry. Does any of you guys know how to add commands? Manage moderation settings. No, that's not it. God, I wish Twitch wasn't so hard to find stuff. I don't know what we would see if they're testing servers. I just suppose that since on Steam you can always check when something's changed, like, you know, every Thursday when the game goes down you can see if there's if something's been updated or so automatically, and I believe that's kind of what we're talking about here, but I don't know, man. I don't know. At the end I know as much as you guys. Damn, how is it so hard to add commands to Twitch chat? It should be so easy.
Feel the Legion's wrath! This battlefield is mine.
Soon the ancient will fall. Axe grows stronger by the minute.
Well, we are approaching
I don't think so.
Meepo magic sickness. I mean, this is pretty good already. He's not going like full on combo, but a 4-man TOT. That's gonna wreck any lane. He is taking significant damage in the other lanes, so let's see. If he can take this down, I wonder how much damage he can do next time around. Does he have a Salamanders? Yeah, he does. Does he kill... Oh, okay.
Fight me! All who oppose
That's gonna be a triple kill there. A lot of gold. Also important to keep his hero here. Like, he might be tempted to go away, but I think he needs enough magic. Is there a blink on the other ones? Oh, okay.
A curious device.
So it actually looks like the 4-man TOT might not be enough for Swell.
Die! Axe grows stronger! Axe will kill you all!
Yeah, this ain't looking good. Feels like Cold War Kid is in a good spot right now.
15 seconds remaining.
It kind of feels like this is coming down to potentially eclipses, because these eclipses are just very weak as it stands. You kind of need the eclipses to be doing some serious damage in the late game. Alright, so he's got initiative and the Ravage. 50-50. There's no Jaspers here. 50-50 to get the double stun, I mean.
You're not going anywhere!
Okay, gets it. So that gives him another turn to get 2 anti-heroes into play.
Axe can cut through anyone!
That's gonna get rid of the lane. There's a Blink Dagger there. That's interesting. I guess he kind of has to do that, but he would for sure appreciate having the damage there. It's gonna be tough to get rid of.
Axe is confused.
Oh, okay.
There's no one to kill.
Oh yeah, he was gonna get both lanes. Okay. Fair, fair. Seems correct to submit indeed. Great, things are progressing. I'm hoping to watch not Rashid play. Did these guys just start? Let's have a look. Nope. Red black versus mono green. That might be an interesting one. Hopefully, I guess we're in the mid game, but let's stick with it. Alright, so this specific version of mono green is playing few ramp cards, a couple of stars aligned, and none of the ramp improvements. Forgot what they're called, but so it's more based on creeps and buffing them up. Corrosive Mist could be good in some specific matchups. Probably not as much in this specific one. This is not an econ deck. One Slay, that's going to be really important here. Red Mist Pillager can be great. Green can struggle against white boards. Let's have a look. All towers are up. Looks like Fan did a lot of early damage on the right, but yeah, J Mauler's got the Inerted Secrets there, so he's been cashing in on some card advantage. I do believe Green has the upper hand in the late game with the Emissaries and the Chen's Hand of God and so on. It's really a question of how much he can stall. Also, he's got the Path of the Dreamer. So, yeah, mono green, not a duck that we see a lot. Okay, seems like I've got some players waiting, so I'm just gonna have to check who is waiting. Those guys are playing. Commodant player says he's been waiting a while. Alright, sorry for that, guys. I'm the single admin, so I have to keep track of everything. Well, that wolf is getting pretty big. There is a slay in hand, but this is one of these situations where from the red-black side it can be quite hard to know when to slay, because obviously you know that he's got Thunderhide Alphas and Thunderhide Packs and the emissaries, so this is a very high value slay. If you're gonna use it on a wolf, you have to make it count. Refuge, protecting lane 1. He seems to be wanting to stall lane 1 as much as possible. So kind of acknowledging that this lane is probably difficult to salvage.
Ready to prove myself.
He's gonna have to play 2 cards, which he can't do if he wants to save this tower, so... Could intimidate the LC, that would save him 6 and gain 3. And he might get lucky and bring it over to mid. Not sure, not having experience with the deck, if that's a correct play, but it could be. He's got 2 heroes coming in, and you want the red-black player to be as spread thin as possible. Okay. It strikes me as a weird choice because it doesn't save the tower. Wondering if he miscounted there. Now, both Sorley and PA aren't equipped with many items, so those ganks are not the easiest ganks to get effectiveness on. You really want to have some armor or some HP on the heroes to gank properly. Notice no red cards.
All who oppose the Red Mist will die.
Okay. It seems like a premature slay there. For multiple reasons. There's the Holy Persuasion. He's on 8 mana. I'm not so sure about this, man. Why not double Vandal if you really want to force the tower damage? Because that tower's down, so you just need to focus on here. The slay strikes me as weird. Yeah.
Quorum's behest.
Steal the creep, pump everything. I think that slay was a mistake. Can't gank it either.
No tower is impregnable.
I'm here to enforce the quorum's will.
Ah, just what I needed.
So I'm just gonna finish watching this lane, and we'll have a couple of lanes of less action. So I'm gonna just go quickly get rid of. Oh, are they playing already? No. Okay. So let's give the win to Comodine player. Seems like his opponent is AFK. Alright, and we'll jump right back into that game. Tournament progressing smoothly, otherwise this is a best of one with best of three finals, so I'm hoping it's not going to be taking overly long. I'm occasionally feeling like my internet's breaking slightly, so you guys need to let me know if there's any issues. But it seems to be good on OBS, so... Okay, this lane's all but done, so again, we're going back to lane 1. So what can Fen do here, really? Because the Path of the Dreamer denies so much of the Glowy Vandal's damage. It kind of feels like he really needs a TOT. That's the only way for him to come back from this. Oh, Chen didn't use his ability. Okay. He might have used the gank on it? I'm not sure. No TOT. Berserkers. I'll get rid of this. Not that though. There's a cotton prepared. There's a corrosive. The corrosive potentially kills. Yeah, the corrosive kills axe. Goes for it. Sarla also likely gonna die from that. And with the remaining 4, he can either chump block or stun. Or he can ramp up to intimidate, actually. Ramping up also provides more tower health. Okay. So I presume we're gonna see stars align into pump, into maybe intimidate. Because Sarla's gonna die, this is being blocked forever, and so this is the only real threat. Okay, yeah, he placed the Jaspers, so feels great there. Oh, he didn't pump? He forgot to pump. That was a sneaky, well played. Didn't matter at the end. We just needed to really defend that tower. Path of the Dreamer, you know, is sneakily an actually good card in these matchups. Alright, so DIQ Mono Black. Oh, it's Mono Black Mirror. That's a pretty swingy game. But I suppose they're not in the early turns, are they? Let's try to find a match that is just starting. Jay Muller versus the blue-green special. Let's try to watch this just because I would like to watch something from the beginning. This is not a common matchup either, mono-green against blue-green. on paper, I would favor the blue-green deck because it's got access to ramp, it's got access to all the mass destruction cards of blue. But let's see. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be done relatively fast here. Wait, did underscore progress? Where's underscore? Still playing. Oh, triple color deck? Okay. Interesting. Looks like a Oath, Mist of Avernus pumping deck. Thanks for the raid, Swell. Much appreciated. Wait, does this mean that Swell lost? Oh yeah, Swell lost to Paftan. You still got a couple of chances, mate. So this blue-green deck by the Russian gang, they seem to really like it, like they always play it. And I don't know how the addition of mono black has changed the deck for them. Not aware how good of a matchup it is, but I can't imagine that it's too great. Because mono blue doesn't do too well. Plus they've got marches and stuff. So. Anyway, Ignite is a key card here, Annihilation is a super key card, and Eclipse as well. Other than that, green just has to spread its threats in such a way that that Annihilations aren't blowouts.
Excellent!
Thanks for the follow, bro.
Your life is forfeit.
This works.
So the Druid was the only ramp card that Raz has access to. For now, anyway. You can still draw off of Compel, he's got the acronym Sanctum as well.
With me at your side, you will not know defeat.
Notice though that if he goes, well, he will go up to 7 next round, and if he draws the Stars Align, he can ramp Aghanims into Arc Incarnation. It's one of the tricky plays of this deck. Curse of the Mist, not gonna be great in this matchup.
Keep me safe, old friend.
But J Mauler is doing a bunch of tower damage, and he's gotten already this Thunderhide down, so not easy to deal with. No heroes coming in for Raz either. And this is one of the critical points for blue decks, right? You want to have heroes for annihilations on round 6. Let's see. He's focusing on lane 1. He's really playing for some sort of ramp. But if he draws it... He's got a bunch of outs. Triple star line and 1 Selim in his favor. If he draws another druid, that will also allow him to emissary. But if he manages to go incarnation, I think he can threaten lethal on the ancient. Didn't draw it. Can still draw a few cards, so. Imagine we're gonna see him cycle for looking for a Stars Align, because he's otherwise taking a lot of damage. Although I don't think that J Mauler can end the game now. It's too early for that. Oh, okay. I didn't see that play. How many heroes does he kill? Okay, so he's just doing it for the mid lane?
I won't give up.
Well, depending what he plays now, I'm not sure. This feels like poor sequencing. Why don't you draw first and then Thunder God's Wrath? Is he afraid of intimidation? That's the only thing I can think of.
I'll use this well.
Whoops. Didn't expect that, I don't think.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, I think he should have compelled and cunning planned into refresh, and then if he was not gonna double Thunder Gods, because obviously there was no reason, then it feels like he should have done it after the refresh.
Just what I was looking for.
I think we're gonna see the mist coming down. Jamal is putting pressure on all 3 lanes. There's no annihilations. There is the eclipse, but for charges again, we're seeing eclipses, pretty weak eclipses these games. Whoops. Bunch of matches ending as well. Oh, Storm likes playing not Rashid. Other than nice to watch.
It's wise to fear me.
Okay, and the mist goes lane 1. So one of the main issues with this green deck, it doesn't have initiative, so if you find itself without initiative, then you just play stuff. Oh, he's going all in first lane. So he's gonna have to Thunder Gods and multicast if that's his plan. Okay. Because he doesn't have gold for Blink. Abandoning third. He's not even playing for the Annihilation, which I find a bit odd. He hasn't played any, apparently. Well, it might be incorrect because we didn't see the whole thing. But...
I make this one easy.
You can't run forever.
Oops. Triple emissary. Damn, dude. Cotton Prepared is not going to do anything. Path, not a great matchup for it this time around. Time to pump some stuff up. Well, there is a Chan active, obviously. So what his plan was to kill this and drop the pump. But do you Thunder Gods then? Or do you cycle for additional cards? Alright, so next turn he'll be free to play his emissaries. Although he really wanted to be threatening the Ancient there. Jim Alder's saying annihilate this, bro. Which obviously he doesn't want to do with 2 heroes, and he doesn't have a blink, so tough one. He can compel. Doesn't feel great either. So yeah, Raz is playing from behind right now.
Whoa, we're gonna have fun with this little bubble.
He's gonna need to survive another round here. He doesn't have any heroes coming in. He's just making enough gold to potentially buy a blink, so let's see how that turns out.
Perfect.
I like that. I like that he's making draw say perfect. He's feeling confident, dude. Well, there's the blink. That was, I feel like, very, very necessary. These draws are going to be very important.
I will learn how to use this.
So, upkeep kill on the Lycan. There's Annihilation.
I believe the Dire may have need of our services.
Is he gonna be able to kill the Ancient? It looks like he might. This dies. He just needs to annihilate mid. And he can potentially just end the game next round. Seems doable. Cotton Prepare doesn't stun units. Head of God doesn't do anything.
I believe the Dire may have need of our services. I won't be needed here for long.
Accept your fate.
That's definitely
A
useful
tribute
on
to
the
the
Ancient
ancients.
next round. Seems like a draw might not feel like this is perfect anymore. Shame that Ignite is perforating damage.
War is coming.
Otherwise the Verdant Refuge would save the Lycan. Piercing, that's the word. But Doom, Insta Annihilation. Okay. Do a card first. Makes sense. It is the Chen coming in, but. Interesting matchup, huh? A double emissary is very difficult for green to deal with. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is tough for green to deal with. Because it just basically relies on its bodies and stats. Jim Waller isn't sure what he can do. Even if he steals the emissary, there's another one. There's 2 creeps coming in, so I'm not gonna do the math, but pretty sure that should be enough. Yep. 2 creeps, the Zeus. Is there anything at all that this dude can draw to save his life? He doesn't have any 11 damage dealing unit. Well, so... I'm just thinking if he could steal a big creep and then maybe intimidate it, but it didn't obviously draw an intimidation, so... 7 damage with Jaspers would be 9, not enough. If he could steal the emissary, pump the Chen, drop the Jaspers, and then get a blocker off, but he just can't do that. So I think that's that. Raz can still do a bunch of stuff. Eclipse on 7. Unlikely to kill both.
Do you know who I am?
I wonder if he did the math before playing that.
I've come to accelerate the inevitable.
You wanted my attention. Well, now you have it.
The Quorum will do what it can.
It's okay to admit defeat.
Yeah, we're gonna see another emissary come down, pump everything up.
Let's end this quickly.
I'm not afraid to pick up arms.
That seems enough. You can still chump block something. There's still another refresh though, and an eclipse. So... and an incarnation obviously, so... no. Raz is playing with his food, but J. Muller doesn't know that, so... oh, that was a lot of life. Saved. 11 damage blocked plus 6. Alright. Not gonna be enough though.
Your devotion will be rewarded, Luna.
Quorum congratulates you on your successes.
You can't escape the Dark Moon.
Well, and that's Raz progressing, J. Muller's out. So let's see how things are shaking up right now in the standings. The IQ's up. He's a previous ACS player, so that's to be kind of expected on my part, at least. Raz progressed. Path 10 versus Stormlike. Oh yeah, we saw Rashid get eliminated. Let me see if Rashid's ready to cast. Let's go. So Rashid's out. Stormlike will play Pavtan. They haven't begun yet. Yo man, what up?
Oh my dude, my game was horrible. I lost to a mana 5 Salamania's Incarnation, dude.
So let me no. So you're playing a high roll deck and you get high rolled. How does that feel, bro?
It feels horrible. Who would play a high roll deck? I'd never do such a thing, man.
Can you? Do I need to change your rights or can you spectate?
No, I can't spectate.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, you're spectator and admin now. You should be able to see stuff.
Okay, so which game are we spectating?
I think Underscore's game already started before. By the way, Underscore is on Mono Black. And,
yeah, I saw that, and DIQ too.
Yeah. So everyone's scared of Mono Black, so they just play it. Let's watch Pavtan Stormlight, because I think they just begun.
Yeah, they just begun. And I hope Pavtan win, because fuck Stormlight for high rolling, dude.
Pavtan was placed second yesterday, so...
Yeah, so Stormlight is running a 48 card deck. It's running triple emissary.
Yeah, I just saw the Raz play the same deck list. They always play the same decks.
Wait, they've been playing this for a while?
Yeah, they've been playing this deck for a long time, actually. It's Stormlight, Raz Diva, and I think Biolog. It's like it's a group of players from Russia. I'm not sure if they're all Russian, but they developed the deck and they've been playing it for a really long time. Yeah. So you're smoking? I thought you said something that you were gonna stop.
No, I said I was gonna wean down, dude. I can't quit in a day. I smoked 2 packs. If I just go cold turkey, I'm probably gonna die from withdrawals.
That's fine. Alright, so I actually don't know very well how this matchup goes, but I know that the blue-green guys are confident in it. Because I remember in the ACS they picked up this deck and they talked to me about it a bit and they said they were confident in it. Like, not that it's an easy matchup, not even close, but I think they're confident that they can win most matchups. I'm more interested why they pick it when Mono Black is so prevalent though, because I think the Mono Black matchup is probably not great.
It's not unless you Salamania on mana 5.
Yeah.
It's definitely not. Like, I was happy. I was excited about this matchup.
Well, yeah, I mean, when it's best of one, it's always...
Yeah.
Well, but at least I got a co-caster, man, that's good. Baby dumped me again.
Dude, like I promised you. I promised you I was gonna go out round 1 and cast. So I did it intentionally.
Well, there wasn't actually round 1 though, was it?
Well, my first game, I lost it.
Oh, I'm surprised that Stormlight offers the Luna. What?
Because I'm pretty sure the way you win this matchup is by going wide, and you need Kana for that, and then you slam your emissaries.
I think the eclipses are important in this matchup, but I could be wrong.
For the glory of Stonehall!
Every game I've watched today, eclipses are always like really low.
Yeah, I only saw Swell's game. Couldn't get to watch.
Yeah, I watched a bit of Swell, and then he lost to Pavtan, so... But I didn't watch a bit of that specific game, I watched him win the first round.
So, Stormlight already has 2 stars aligned. He can literally slam Incarnation next turn if he wants. But there is the enough magic from Pavtan.
Yeah, actually 2 of them, so... It all depends. It's one of those things, right? You don't expect double stars align, and if you play around it, dude, if you are trying to play around double stars align from mana 5, that's gonna affect your game a lot. So I'm not sure that you can do that. The thing is that he doesn't have anything else to play, so unless he draws like a cheap something that he really wants to play, He's gonna have enough magic up. Storm likes thinking a while, but it seems obvious that the tree has to go left.
Yeah, I think so too.
This deck always wants to combo in lane 1. Makes a huge difference.
Okay, Paftan doesn't have any plays, so
yeah, exactly. So this is it's not gonna happen. Do you want? I wonder if Stormlight goes for it. I don't think he can, but the temptation must be big though. Rip J Mauler and Rashid.
I'm still fucking tilted, dude. He 48 deck card deck, whatever the fuck, and he still had it without cycling, man.
Well, I played you twice the other day, and you high rolled me twice, so don't complain.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I won with sheer skill and mental fortitude.
Speed, violence, and momentum, was it? This is actually an amazing prey on the week here. 6. I mean, against red, I think you just go for it instantaneously.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Those Jaspers, though, they will kill the... Oh, that's a play. I don't think Stormlight minds that much anyway. That's when enough magic less.
Yeah.
Do you at any cost here, Dan? You might do, actually. How's lane 3 looking? Yeah. This seems to be the only place where at any cost does anything. He's got the Luna coming in anyway. The only thing that sucks is this Ogre dying, but... Do you TP it out? I think you might have to TP it out.
I think you do, it's just 2 extra damage. It's not that much. For a hero next turn.
Yes, specifically on round 3. Because if he draws Annihilation, he needs a hero there. Oh, it's actually going for double blue? He's afraid of Berserker Skull, maybe? Oh!
Oh!
Well, there's no Berserker Skull, so...
Please, Paftan, please win it for me. Oh, there it is! Please!
So do you do it straight away on the bristle, or do you try to Jaspers the beast? Right. Well, you know what's gonna happen now. Oh boy, there you go.
You think I travel alone?
I mean, it's not as brutal as Salamane is, but I think he had to go for it. You play it next to the tree though, no? What is he thinking? I guess he could go down up to 10. Nah, he can't do that.
Okay. Has asked me to deliver a message.
Because the bearer.
Interesting. I thought he'd want to give it 2 extra armor, but there's still the phase boots. If Paftan wants to phase boots Jaspers and try to poke the emissary. Yeah, Danny, this is obviously Artifact 2.0.
Is this all it takes to defeat?
Well, that's a dead emissary. That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the placement was incorrect. He probably would have died anyway, but
Yeah, would have died either any place he put it.
it really depends if he was considering Jaspers or not.
Just what I was looking for.
So this was a very unfortunate sequence of events for Stormlike. The Berserker's Call into wasting a Stars Align for this.
Yeah, it must suck when you get high rolled.
What I was gonna say though is it's not that bad because he's got 2 beefy creeps now, so he's dealing damage at least.
Yeah, and he still has another emissary and 3 incarnations in hand.
Mm-hmm.
He drops the brawler.
Yeah, he has to, right? He has to put pressure in these 2 lanes, and Stormlight just needs to blow first lane up. Gonna be tough though. Thunder God's Wrath doesn't do anything. Well, they will kill the axe, I guess. Lane 3 is basically dead. There's only the Zeus coming in, and he has to go left. And there's an enough magic, so he's looking very good for Paftan. Unless Stormlight starts drawing some annihilations and does some damage. I guess if Stormlight is playing for the annihilations, you can bring Zeus onto lane 3. Doesn't seem like
looks
that's
like
what
he's
he's
going
doing.
lane 1.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a Ravage, obviously. Baftan's got a Blink and a Kraken Shell, so he's going to be able to blink one of his heroes, potentially the Tide Hunter, to left, Kraken Shell, and then Ravage, and TOT. Oh, it's going to be a brutal sequence of rounds for Baftan. So I'm liking his board. He's just a little bit short of damage on the right, but he can also spring from. No, he's got a spring mid. All right, let's see. I'm getting ahead of myself. One duel less, and I assume that we're gonna see Stars Align into Emissary once more, but there's enough magic, so let's see.
There's enough magic, and like he has to put it in front of the BB or the Beastmaster, and the Beast can just swap. Yeah.
In any case, he has to jump. He should be jump blocking some damage.
Just passes?
Yeah, I think that's a good play. He's hoping that he spends some mana. Problem is when you get to high level artifacts, his opponent is gonna read this, so I don't know. He might just accept the pass. That's 19 damage on the tower, he might just be happy with that.
Yeah, I'd take that, honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely considering it. He's got more time. Ooh.
I don't fear the hunter's arrow.
Okay. He wants to duel the Luna. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Feel the wind in the high branches, the thunder in the roots below.
It's a tricky one, right? But the no play pass worked for Stormlike. It was a risky play, but it worked. That's exactly what he wanted him to do. Now, if he wants to kill the emissary, he has to run the risk of getting eclipsed on mid.
Or bearing
whatever
gifts
done mid.
from Weeping Rose. Please accept this gift.
And these creeps are now quite beefy, so I mean, you don't need a super wide lane for emissary to be very strong. At least he keeps the initiative, so question is if he duels, if he enough magics. I think enough magic is too strong.
Yeah, I think he duel.
Yeah. He duels and then he springs a trap from third, since he's not gonna have initiative anyway. Okay, interesting.
Why wouldn't he just duel?
He's valuing the duel above the enough magic. Not clear to me why, but
maybe he wants it for lane. No, he's not even gonna have initiative for lane 1.
I guess the duel kills the tree, but I don't know.
I go where I please.
Feels to me like the enough magic is a higher value card in the late game. Let's see.
Yeah, especially against Incarnation.
He will potentially have access to Time of Triumph Ravage. I just didn't think we would see him using the Kraken Shell in lane 1. That's fine. I'm not saying that it's an error, it's just really hard to assess. The fact of the matter is there are 2 heroes coming in and he needs to blow up mid. He's still got no annihilations. And Eclipse is not going to be enough there. Plus he has to deal with a potential TOT. TOT Ravage. 3 gold, he's not going to have Jaspers. And he's blown both of his stars aligned, so...
Is this it? Is he gonna top deck it?
That's an amazing primal roar, but he needs to get there first. This decision is very important. Stormlike is down to 10 seconds, so there's a big potential to screw up here right now.
How can I help?
He's going for the mana because he's got the Sanctum.
Yeah.
So the duel actually is...
Oh no, but it missed Ogre.
Yeah, I wonder if he shouldn't have just dueled.
Even being stuck with you can't ruin my day.
I guess he can duel now. But he, yeah, the question is, do you value the duel and the 10 damage more than the TOT 12 damage? But it's just, he's gonna get Salamained, so... I think you have to duel the Ogre. He knows there's no Jaspers. You can duel and Berserker's Call as well, or just Berserker's Call. How much damage can he push through, actually? Stonehall Elite into duel... No. Stonehall Elite into... No, that's not that.
You thought you could fight the champion of the Sunken Isles?
Now you maybe drop the Elite in front of the tree so that you have a lethal Berserkers next round. If that matters. Because the Berserkers doesn't push more damage through right now. You could blink Phase Boots and kill both the... Alright, okay. He's gonna Berserkers the tree now. That presents less damage to the tower though. I thought he might want to get the Beastmaster to the left, drop the blink on it. But I guess that wouldn't kill the tree, so... Nor the creep. Okay, yeah. This feels better.
You think so? I thought you'd just take the damage.
I mean, the other option was to just play a Stonehall Elite and keep the damage, because I like the 10 damage on the tower for sure. 5 seems not that much. So he's got initiative to TOT now, at least. But the thing is that you cannot really TOT.
Yeah, you can't.
After 8
You're
mana,
scared of...
so... One thing to consider is that if he had Berserkers called the Bristol, the blue heroes would potentially be... Oh no, they wouldn't, that was closed down. I was gonna say the Primal Roar could have been set up better, maybe. But now there's gonna be a blue hero on the edge, so it doesn't matter anymore. Still, I mean, Stormlight cannot end the game in 1 round. It needs 2 rounds, either for Ancient or Double Tower.
Yeah, and Stormlight doesn't run bolts, so he has to win through Emissary.
Yeah. Actually wondering if Raz was playing Bolt now. I'm pretty sure they were running the same list though, so probably there's no bolts.
No, so I didn't see exactly Raz's list, but it's 1 card less.
Okay.
Show me what you're made of.
Boom. Blink Dagger will make that lethal. But yeah.
This battle must end.
How much damage can he do with Double Eclipse? You can still drop HP items as well. And you can make the Call of the Wild.
I have heard my children's cries.
You can also blink the Tide Hunter to mid.
Another
Yeah, I think he
treasure
should.
from the deep.
He's probably saving up for like the first Eclipse or so. Because it's very unlikely that one eclipse will kill any of the heroes. So, but the second is probably likely to. You can also Red Mist Pillager Kraken Shell lane 3 because Stormlight's ignoring it.
Your body will be turned to ash.
Unfortunately for him, the ogre's off the table. So, whoops.
Oh no! Wait, who?
I think it was Stormlight who was out of time. I'm pretty sure he was very short the round before, wasn't he?
No, Paftan was. Paftan lost.
Oh damn! Damn. Okay. I did not see that coming. The game was close.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the time.
Already yesterday we saw 2 matches.
Yeah, Paftan lost the same way yesterday.
Damn, people are not used to the timer anymore. So let's have a look at. Let's watch _ Stormlight actually, because it's just gonna start.
I want to watch till Stormlight loses, please, God, please.
Well, either way, it's gonna be an ACS rematch. _ versus Stormlight, and there's the IQ on the other branch, so it's very possible that one of the old ACS players is gonna make a comeback.
Has Stormlight even been playing, like, since ACS?
I do not know, man, because I also haven't been playing lately.
Because I literally haven't heard of him since the ACS.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Did you hear my podcast, dude?
No, sorry, didn't have the time.
Come on, dude. I'm so disappointed in you.
What was it about? Or were you analyzing every pixel in the Steam announcement?
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Just chit-chatting a bunch, bro. Getting people
Well, I'm
hyped
kind
up.
of disappointed I didn't get invited to that either, Nine.
Why should I invite you to my podcast?
Why not? Why not?
You have actually been invited to a podcast episode. I just didn't air that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, probably shouldn't. Because, like, no one really cared that much about the topic except for Baby, and he didn't even, like, want to be there. It was just...
Well, I thought it would be an interesting conversation, but it turned out not to be. So, why are the players not starting? Let me ping these guys. Ah, they've started.
So since when has Underscore been playing Mono Black?
I have no idea, man. But if Underscore doesn't play Mono Blue, it means that he doesn't think the meta is good for it. So.
Thing is, Underscore doesn't even play Price. The only times I've queued into him was in Global for some fucking reason.
Doesn't want to put money into it, maybe?
Yeah, but if you're good, like, you just can go infinite, dude.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'd expect him to be easily going infinite, but who knows? Alright, so let's have a look. Bounty faced up with Luna. That might be a first turn kill. Would be an important one at that. There's no gold generating cards.
Yeah, that feels bad.
Yeah. But on the other hand, he's got a March. I think March is probably like a sick card in this matchup. No proc?
No proc, but it's fine. He has the pick off.
He can drop the Disciple as well. There is a Cunning Plan.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, that's gonna get Cunning Plan, I imagine. He tried. He'll get there soon. He doesn't have any paydays anyway, so it's like... He wouldn't have been able to buy a cloak round one either way, so... Doesn't make a huge difference if he gets the kill turn one, I'd say. You're the mono black expert.
What I'm thinking about is this deployment, because like the scariest thing in playing this matchup is at any cost early on.
So you think you would not deploy it here? I mean, the Lich survives. Well, actually,
doesn't the Zeus kill it?
Yeah, the Zeus kills it because of the free style. Indeed.
No one matches my brains or my firepower.
Anyway, there's no at any cost, so that's off the table. Cycling for some cards.
Already has 2 incarnations.
If you're playing mono black, don't you want one of your heroes to die here though? Like, just a cycle.
Yeah, definitely do.
Those who abuse magic will
That's a great sensor. Also setting up for that hip fire nicely there in the over. So 10 gold is key here, and he needs to get lucky, get a cloak.
Well, this is a lot of damage.
This is really a lot of damage. That was a great pickoff. Oh, and he gets lucky. Mono back players everywhere. Getting lucky.
Yeah, I'm loving this. Wait, am I supposed to be unbiased as a commentator? Or can I just say what I feel?
I think you can just say what you feel, I don't care.
Okay, good. This is how I wish the matchup
Chat
goes.
can bash you if they feel you're too biased.
No one's gonna bash me, I'm the kid, dude.
March, march,
Oh,
march.
already? Okay. I guess it's an upkeep kill, but he had the gank as well, and the pickoff.
Wait,
I don't know, man. I don't know about
wouldn't
this.
you cloak first?
I'm not sure if it matters. He knows that Stormlight doesn't have a blink. How much damage does that add to? 19. 19 plus nothing, actually.
Wait. Oh no! Oh, that's an incarnation coming down.
Yeah, I don't like that much at all. That might have been a misplay. Stars Align, Rose Leaf, Refresh, and Wrecked Lane 1. Let's see how much damage she can do. You can Thunder Gods once. Yeah, let's see if he's not gonna regret that march.
Oh boy.
End well for you.
Keep me safe, friend.
I love it when the incarnation says this won't go well for you.
I'm getting PTSD flashbacks to my game.
That prevents lethal in lane 3. But unfortunately it doesn't have any card draw right now. It is a lot of damage though. And you might want to TP the Kana, I'm gonna say. I'm not sure, man. I'm not exactly sure. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, do that, because like underscore doesn't have any
there's no
redeploys
deploys.
next
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah. Agree. And the Kana goes. I like that. Dude, underscore wishes he had the Glowy Vandals so hard right now. This is tough. He has so many playable cards. He can pick off... What can he pick off? Nothing, basically.
Nothing.
He can gank the Zeus.
Wouldn't you gank the tree over the Zeus?
Well, I think the thing is that the Kana is gonna come to lane 3 probably, right? And the Luna is gonna come mid, I imagine. So if you kill the Zeus... Yeah, you might be right, actually. The Zeus doesn't matter anymore, does it? Well, it kind of does for card draw. Tough one.
Wait, he just passes?
He's keeping initiative. This might be correct, I wouldn't be surprised.
But if anyone would know, it's underscore. Every time I make a play in my chat, in my stream, he comes into chat and he's like, well, and he starts explaining really convoluted shit that I don't understand.
He's very solid, he's got very deep knowledge, so...
Is he though? I'm 3-0 against him though.
Yeah, but you know, that's just luck, dude.
How is that luck?
Now you've got a lot of experience with the deck now, seriously though. Like, so I in Magic, for example, when you play a lot with the deck, you have like, maybe you don't know how to explain if something is wrong or right, but you know it's like
yeah, you get a
intuitively.
gut feeling.
You get the gut feeling, and that's often very difficult to explain. And underscore is more of a logical guy, right? He tries to logically assess everything. So
Yeah.
I don't know. This isn't looking good for him though. Like this game turned on its head. These draws are gonna be super important now. Foresight, okay. Another foresight.
Another foresight. Oh
oh
my!
man,
More
wow.
cycle.
Wow, the dream. Keep going, dude. Okay, so Thunder Gods kills both of the mid heroes. This tower's going down. He doesn't need to use Arcane. Yeah, I can just use Arcane in lane 3. Well, we can use it here actually. Thunder Gods, Arcane, and yeah. Then he's got a hope for an emissary to end the game in lane 1.
Even Thunder Gods. Oh, he goes.
I mean,
because like he's losing middle anyways.
the thing is that Black has so much cross lane play. Like, I would be afraid of the gank in that next round of the assassinate, so this way you force him to play a black hero into mid if he wants to assassinate, which makes your eclipses much better, which he still has 2 of, if I'm not mistaken. So I can see a... I like that play. I do like that play.
I don't know, you could have waited next turn and casted 60 Thunder God's Wrath because Ogre is so balanced.
That would be an alternative play, for sure.
Death comes for you.
So I guess Underscore didn't do much in terms of econ this game, even though he got lucky with the he got lucky with the cloak on round 2, but it didn't really snowball into anything.
You didn't play a single gold generating card.
Also very low on creeps. But I guess the deck itself is low on creeps, so I don't know.
Tom like doesn't even take initiative because what can Underscore really do?
Yeah, I mean the Chain Frost isn't effective. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you have to go mid, man. Alright, you gank Luna, you assassinate Kana. You hope that it doesn't draw anything that either
How do you
kills
gank the
his
Luna? She's at 12 HP.
You got to proc and disciple and gank. It's doable. It's probably not gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, this play makes a lot of sense as well.
Yeah.
But there's no emissaries though. So I guess we see Stormlight digging for more Thunder Gods now. Oh, he's only got 1. In all fairness. So he needs to look for eclipses as well. It doesn't have a blink? What? That's crazy. Underscore also doesn't have any Chain Frost. Chain Frost would be decent.
You just Arcane Assault the cycle.
Yeah, I think you do, man. And I was just thinking about that. I'm not sure. He's just dropping items like as if he's not sure what to do. Might be wondering if he wants to TP. TP the Zeus out, I guess. I think you Arcane. He's taking a long time, but okay.
Oh no, that's again he multicast that.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, this happened to me. Oh no.
So he's got a Diabolic now.
stars have aligned.
I thought he was keeping that for lane 3, but
rises.
apparently not. So he's basically all in winning this lane 1. So I think you diabolic, right? It's just that your heroes become get into assassinate range, but who cares really? Did they oh god. Why?
Very
Ignite.
balanced battle.
Well, he drew a prey, so he just goes for it. 3, 6, 7, 8. How many times can he multicast the prey? Not even once?
0.
Wow.
But this is still a lot of damage though.
Yeah. It's not a 2-turn though, that's what he was probably hoping for. He can arcane once more, 72, still not enough. You can drop Jaspers, they're basically useless otherwise. That
Let's show him what we can do.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, he drew another diabolic.
Yeah, but he can't diabolic now, so.
Yeah.
I just thought he'd drop the Jaspers before. So what do you do? How do you save this game? Assassinate.
Assassinate, hope he has nothing, and coup.
You don't end the game though.
Well, at this point, you just gotta hope he doesn't have the cards. Like, there isn't really much you can do.
How about this? You pick off the creeps. There you go. There you go, bro. You pick off the creeps, you drop Disciple, and you hope that you have enough damage to win the game.
You can't hide from me.
Starlight is like, nope. He was afraid of Chain Frost, I think. And you know, reasonably so, yeah.
Oh, this deploy is rough.
Yeah.
Wait, he got the helm. He got the helm.
He's got the helm, and it's rough for him that the 2 creeps are on the right, but with the helm, actually, that's good for him. He can snipe, he can headshot 1 creep, helm the other. No, okay. So he's going for the Salamanis. Did he get the blink? Oh, he got the blink. Okay. Interesting then. Because the Tinker can pick off a creep, blink over. If the helm doesn't get used in first lane, he can steal a creep, and then he's got the Disciple. Yeah, we've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
But Stormlight did get a blink. But there's the Assassinate.
Great, so this is one of these turns where it's like, there's a billion options. Good luck figuring it out, guys. There's an Emissary, double Emissary actually. Okay. Oh, and the March.
Back on the job.
Just a tad too late. Oh yeah, but there's no tree, of course. So the green cards are locked. So what are we looking at here? 4 suicidal cards and an annihilation. Wow, this hand sucks for Stormlight.
Yeah, Stormlight's hand is really bad right now. But still no chain. Like, if he top deck chain, could have gotten rid of both heroes easily.
The thing here is that even if he blinks away, he's gonna get assassinated, and then the Tinker just blinks away and ends the game. I think he's got this. Plus, there's no point in Helm of the dominating these Salamanes. I think Underscore's got a good chance here. Unless the Annihilation comes out, which would be kind of a crazy play. I mean, you can also gank, headshot, and... no, you cannot.
I need to be ready for anything.
Where he equips the helm here?
Wow, okay. Is he just hoping to march lane 3 He's hoping to assassinate and play all his cards. That's also fine, like, if he manages. I'm just wondering if the storm goes away and the lane gets annihilated.
Think you could get the drop on me?
Okay,
Bye-bye.
beautiful. Now you can gank the Zeus.
Oh. Wouldn't have done it that way. I'd wait for the ogre to blink, then coup this. Then you can, just after your Helma's incarnation, can assassinate the ogre.
Yeah, that's
Storm
play.
like can't.
That play would make sense, yeah.
Wait.
What?
What?
Well, but he's got the game anyway. He's got the blink.
Yeah.
He can march, or he can gank pick off.
Who's next?
Wow. Stormlight got really unlucky there at the end, I feel like. He drew a lot of cards, he multicasted, but then it amounted to nothing.
This
So
was
that's
the
lethal
only way
with the blink.
things were going to
9
end.
plus 2, 11. GG underscore. Man, we could talk about that, just that lane 1, all the options.
Yeah, that...
We could talk about that for half an hour easily.
Finally, Stormlight's reign of terror ends.
God. Man, Artifact is such a good game. God. Alright, so let's finish watching Raz versus Imba. So both blue-green decks got pretty far at least today.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? This tower's looking pretty... Oh, so many black heroes dead, jeez.
Oh, 4 died this turn. Wait, he's running Sorla? Yeah, I don't like that. Lodestone Demolition? What the fuck is this list?
No, this is a different deck, okay.
1 Keen Fold.
Yeah, this is an aggro deck. Steam Cannons. Coordinated Assaults. Yeah, this is not the Black Recon control. Well, the matchup seemed pretty cool, but it seems to favor underscore. I mean, he had a pretty weak initial hand and he still pulled off the wins.
I think if Stormlight wasn't running 48 cards, it would have probably went better for him. Like, cause he just couldn't draw like the cards he needed. Did he even eclipse that game? Or did he not draw it? I don't think he eclipsed.
I don't remember any eclipses now. Ooh, cheers. I just got handed a glass of wine.
Oh my god, lucky you, dude.
My girlfriend's better than yours.
Yeah, mine sucks. She's not watching, I can say it.
So I guess it's time to spam a bit, guys. Go listen to my podcast, and if you like what you're watching, this is just qualifier number 2. There's gonna be another 3 of these. And the
Wait,
guys
3 more qualifiers?
Yep, and if you guys win it, you're in the ACS, and the ACS will start ASAP. And if you want to donate, it's all going towards the winner, so we're up to 51 euros. I'm gonna add some myself later. But yeah, if you guys want to chip in, the game is finally gonna come out of the long haul, bros. We did it! I feel like you started playing quite late into the thing, didn't you? When did you start playing Artifact, bro?
Oh, I bought a beta key from ePax.
Oh, that's right. I remember that story. Yeah, but I never played it, right?
No, I played it. But then when I heard about the long haul, I was like, okay, Gwent did it in 6 months. Valve is a bigger company. It's probably gonna take less. I'll just come back then. So I went and played other card games and
I
nothing
see.
was as fun. So I just came back.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did that. I've heard that story, like similar stories, multiple times.
Ooh. Triple emissary in hand. But is he gonna get to play any of them?
Sorry, I just need to admin some stuff here.
That's fine.
The quorum wishes for this battle to
Wait,
end.
Imba just passes? I think you'd wanna cut him off of green instantly.
They never saw it coming.
Oh no. Oh no, that was definitely a throw.
You won't feel a thing.
Great.
Does he have?
Someone else wanted to donate, so I was just handing over the link. If I'm gonna place it in chat as well, just in case someone wants to chip in.
Oh no, he even multicast it. This is disgusting, man. I hate this list.
What do you think about no one playing mono blue, man?
Yeah, I'm surprised about that, but like I think like against black it's a really bad matchup. And like even yesterday people were surprised that there weren't that many black decks. So I think everyone's just expecting it. So they'd rather take like the 50-50 Clown Fiesta and the Mirror than playing blue into it.
So you are not of the opinion of players like Swim who think that mono black is just because people are bad?
Wait, I can't hear what you're saying, you cut out. What did you say?
I said you're not of the opinion of players like Swim who think mono black is a joke?
No, definitely not.
Am I still cutting off? That's weird.
No.
Alright.
No, you're not. Again!
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's gonna kill the Sorla, and
that
I think is gonna be. I'm gonna say he's gonna multicast once more.
Nah. Okay, finally it's over. Finally. Wait, is it lethal? Though it's lethal. He just equips his
Jaspers.
damage item. Yeah.
Nothing to be done here. I mean, I guess he could sacrifice the hero, but that doesn't.
Yeah, Imba threw hard by one letting the tree live, then assassinating the first emissary.
Alright, so buckle up, boys. Finals are best of 3. If I did the tournament correctly. Lol. So yeah, we're gonna watch Underscore versus Raz. And yeah. Who's your favorite to win then, Underscore?
I hope it's Underscore, because I told Raz earlier that he's washed. So...
Well, I personally think Underscore is a bit stronger player, even though I think...
Oh,
Raz
look
is a
at
great
this
player.
hand! Look at this hand, double track!
Wow.
I can't see other lanes yet.
No, me neither. He doesn't have a payday though, but it's like this hand is sick. I
Do you
wonder
even
if
need
the-
a payday with double track? I wanna know if he got... Okay, let's see. Yeah, he can even like track the Lich and pick off next turn.
When this happens, it feels so bad.
Well, good. Have you seen the disgusting thing these guys have been doing with their green splash deck?
How funny is it that no one, when the game came out, that no one did a mono black econ deck? Or if they did, no one really paid
9, you're
attention to
cutting
it.
again, dude. Maybe it's in your something in your Discord settings.
This was already happening this morning. It could, I don't know, because I'm gonna get mic closer to my face. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. When were you saying when the game came out? What happened?
That no one made these mono black econ decks when the game first came out. It's so weird.
I was playing mono black. I'll show you my old list. It's terrible though. I ran Bloodseeker and it was like I didn't like. I think the thing that makes this deck really work is the Cloak of Endless Carnage, which is something I would have never thought of running.
Yeah, that was Matt's thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed. Cloak, I think, was one of these cards that only got proper attention later on. People were more focused on, you know, the lock cards and those things at the beginning. I feel like. Even though Stan Sivka was playing a red-black with Bounty, which was more gold-focused, but it was nowhere near this list.
Yeah, I tried that list. Even back then, it didn't feel that good playing.
You're a dead man walking.
Oh, we might get to see a thick payday this turn.
This is gonna be sick. Oh man. It's gonna go up to 60. Oh, really? Wow, that's a very early prey, dude. You're gonna get marched. This feels like a bit of a mistake, to be honest. Or it's like a Hail Mary play, because all these heroes are dying.
Oh, he even gets the vesture.
Wow. Well, the bounty is gonna get upkeep killed, so the sniper needs to go there. Underscore realizes that, compensating, adjusting properly. Feels like this game is very much under control now. Let's see. Triple Eclipse in hand. So what that tells me is that Raz needs to protect this Luna at all costs. Not gonna be easy.
Something will grow where you fall.
He's got absolutely no option to save her, so... And another march for underscore. Adding insult to injury, so...
Hello, old friend.
I mean, this is only round 3. It feels like it's already like round 6 or something.
Oh, my machines will tear you apart.
Big bada boom. So, do you drop the helm and steal the mana creep?
That's what I was thinking about.
I think you do. Because it first saves your PA, adds more damage, and ramps you up to 7. And you cloak the Tinder, the Tinder. You cloak the Tinker.
I don't know, like he's running out of steam. I think you cloak the Lich just to get the extra card.
Ah, for the sacrifice, sure. Yeah, seems like he saw your play as well. So greedy, dude. One card isn't enough, you need to get 2. Jeez.
Oh, another big payday.
Nothing can save you. You'll need this.
Yeah, I think this game is over.
It certainly feels like Raz is progressively getting further and further behind. So I'm not sure how he can come back into this. He doesn't play any Corrosive Mist, he doesn't hold any Annihilations. It's gonna be tough. That's a Horn, a Helm, a Cloak. Classic Snowball. Which I will say is it tends to be a bit harder to snowball in Artifact than in other card games, but when you do,
I
it's
don't know, like again, Salamene turn 5 did. Like he can't
Sure,
snowball harder than that.
But that's like a probably below 5% situation. That's a very unlikely play. Oh, he gets a couple of Oglodies. Yeah, he isn't doing that much tower damage now that I think about it. So what are we looking at here? A lot of ramp, but nothing to ramp into.
Root to sky.
Now how does this work?
No Annihilations in hand.
No, an Underscore has to be scared of Salamane's the Sanctum into... Not Salamane's, Aghanim's Sanctum into big plays. So he might be reluctant to spend his mana here because of that.
Burn! Burn!
But I think you want to drop the Horn in this lane, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do I hit people with it?
No, we wear it.
Because Raz doesn't want to, like, even if he had Annihilation, he doesn't want to annihilate the lane with Treant. Especially not first lane.
Well, he's gone down to 2 mana, so now it's green light for the Underscore. How's that? And he really needs to get some damage going, so... Do you have Jaspers to kill the Ogre? Is it worth it? Yeah, he does. And now you march lane 3, right?
Do you?
You know, there's a Kana lane, and... I know, there's 2 marches there already.
Yeah, there's
Ignore
already 2
me.
marches there, yeah.
Ignore me, sorry. So I guess you drop a Glody? You could drop a
picked up something
Glody...
special just for you.
Wait. He marches middle.
Well, if you're gonna march mid, then...
Oh, another Glody Vandal.
Damn, it's 12 damage.
The red mist is here.
Okay, so he's saving the helm for any shenanigans, I guess.
You're dead. Oh, I like this.
Playing around the Eclipse, or trying to at least. He's got a headshot, yeah, that's an upkeep kill, so that's great. Man, just Raz has no chance. He hasn't been able to do anything. I wouldn't even be surprised if Raz just concedes this game, to be honest.
Yeah, what is he even saving initiative for? Like, annihilate first lane, you still lose.
Your world is about to crumble.
Now we drop an Oglodi?
Yeah, now it
I
definitely...
think, yeah.
He
Oh,
doesn't?
passes, okay. I thought he definitely would. Because also you can assassinate whichever hero comes down here, so...
I'll make good use of this.
Okay. Refuses to spend mana. It feels a bit weird to me, but... It is a double march lane, so... Is anything better than double marching Kana lanes, is it? Is this deck called Storm because Storm made it? No, dude. Storm is a magic term. There's a magic mechanic and deck called Storm that basically is a deck that tries to go infinite on one turn. So that's where it comes from.
You just assassinate the Luna? Like that's... no?
I think you don't really care anymore, you just... Listen, you gotta kill the Kana, I think.
We will cast down our enemies.
He's got the helm, so he's not afraid of the tree, so... But I like this play, like he's dealing a lot of damage, so he's just forcing Raz to play into whatever he wants.
Shift, and
This ramp is absolutely irrelevant. Excuse me, got hiccups.
Is Raz bluffing? Like,
I don't think he's bluffing. I think he's just feeling miserable.
oh, so this is like in Hearthstone where you'd coin into concede.
I think you gotta laser that creep though.
I feel.
Well, there's still a refresh, I guess. Eclipse with 4 charges. He can double eclipse. Is that what he's ramping into?
Yeah.
What the hell? Well, all 3 marches are gone, so there's the Vestures, so this doesn't do anything unless he kills the DA, which feels right now like...
Blessed be the night.
Oh, it
fails.
doesn't happen.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a desperation play if I've seen one. Ugh. Just disgusting. This like that.
Time to go
What time
hunting.
tomorrow? I could probably do the same time, Swell. It really depends if I have work or not, which I probably don't. So I'll keep you guys posted on Reddit, but probably we can do another one at 16 tomorrow, 16 UTC.
This will help.
Easy 22 damage. He's considering the blink. And I hope game 2 is a bit closer than this, because this is good.
At least it was quick.
I don't even know. There's the 3rd eclipse. Kana gonna survive. Marches are gone. It's amazing that...
Wait. The PA is getting upkeep.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's something. That's a free lane with an ogre. He's got no cards in hand though. How many Farsights can he multicast?
That's a potion of knowledge.
Luckily he cannot multicast that one.
Oh, definitely not the cards you want to be seeing right now.
Damn.
Ah, the unceasing cleverness of mortals.
Wait, he goes for it?
This is a man without anything to lose, dude. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough to sell the main, now. Unless he draws ramp as well, but that's impossible. So. He needs to draw another Sanctum and Celemanes and more card draw. Tough one. Wait, does he play bracers? No, he just got that from the Super Shop bracers.
Yeah.
Only way it was gonna go.
No, just blink both. That's it.
Do you drop double Disciple and leave? Oh, you can only drop one now. I feel like you drop a disciple here.
They better run.
Or maybe he's
No,
keeping them
this
for
game
the
is
right way.
over. He can just blink helmet.
He had multiple options there. It doesn't really matter. All right. So that's game one. I'm gonna go get a glass of wine. In the meantime, be right back.
Oh, double track again. No compel or cunning plans. 2 heroes dying. Oh, I'm enjoying this, man. Fuck this list. So this is what Artifact has come to, the battle of high rolling. This is just the meta now.
All right, fill me in, dude. What's happened?
Double track kills.
Again?
That's what you missed. Again, yes.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's what Artifact is at this point. Battle of high rolling.
There's so much
Decisions
skill
don't
involved.
matter anymore.
I remember when the best deck was a skill intensive deck.
Yeah, ramp. I remember those days too.
Exactly. Well, should I be giving out the invite already? Too early, right? So right now it's Mezelji, Wuhek, Baby, and Sneaky. How does that make you feel, Rashid?
I'm just waiting for Gabe to email me back. I'm a shoo-in, dude.
You should definitely email Gabe. It would be
I
awesome.
did. You think I'm kidding? I actually did. I said, wait, I'll tell you what I wrote. Hello, Gabe, long-time fan, first-time emailer. Can you tell Nine to invite me to his shitty Artifact tournament, please?
You use the word shitty? Come on, you don't
Yes!
write shitty to
Yeah, I
Gabe,
didn't-
dude.
Yes, I do. What do you mean? You want me to lie to the man?
Come on, I'm the premier tournament organizer right now. This is a fucking premium event.
I don't know, dude. Is it premium? Because you kind of went back on your word to me, dude.
Nah, that's a lie.
Okay,
I resent that. I
gonna
resent
do
that.
this.
I resent that.
We're not gonna do this again on stream. You gave me your word, then you went back on it, sir. And I'll remember that always.
Pick or didn't happen.
It happened in a voice call. What am I supposed to record every time I talk to you?
I don't remember, so it must be a lie. That's what I'm saying.
I swear you said that. What the fuck, dude?
So round 3, okay? Mid tower is taking a bunch of damage. How's this looking? Well, Raz has a bunch of annihilations to fight back this time round. And he's got...
Yeah, and he actually has cycle.
He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Yee. It's the battle of the high rolls, boys. So do you rose leaf or favor? You can rose leaf and favor, actually. You can do both. Does he have an... Oh, if he had a diabolic, dude, how sick would that be?
Keep me safe, friend.
You can still get one, though. Do you think Underscore is thinking, he's so lucky, man?
Yeah, dude, 47, and he didn't cycle yet. How do they keep doing this? I hope this deck doesn't become meta. I hope. I'd rather, like, take the coin flip in the mono black mirror than play against this shit.
Well, this deck, I mean, the similar versions of this deck was meta at the beginning, so... Alright, this lane's gonna go down in flames, my dudes. There's the emissary, there's already a prey. Does he have anything? No.
It's a 3-man prey.
The weak must be stomped out.
Who cares, man? It's like 12 damage extra. Does the Thunder Gods do anything?
What I was looking for.
Kills the Tinker. There's no Ignite.
Yeah, no ignites.
And he doesn't have any Arcanes. Okay. So, unless he goes for the multicast? Interesting.
I believe the Dire may have need of our services.
Personally, I would have
This pleases me.
played the cards first and
I
see if the
shall.
sniper just dies naturally. But... yeah, unless he did the math, which isn't likely. Feels like he's just playing out all his cards, hoping for a multicast, which he doesn't
None
get.
can oppose the Quorum's will.
Okay, he's going for Ancient anyway. There's no marches.
This
gonna
is
be an
already
easy
a
win.
lot of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, what can he do, like, honestly, without marches? Yeah, that's what you get when you spend your mana at 5. I mean, I agree that you shouldn't play around that, because it's such a low percentage play, but when it happens, woof. He's taking a while. Wouldn't be surprised if he just concedes, though. What can he do with his hand? He can drop the Disciple, move away. Hope that this lane naturally dies, there's no hero coming in.
He ganks?
Okay.
Guess he's scared from another.
Well, he drops a Disciple here. He does a bunch of damage and then he hopes that the bounty can kill mid.
My aid comes with a price.
But there's 17 goals, so you know, it's gonna be tough. He needs to get lucky either way, but I think that's just gonna be an 80 alpha strike, so. Yeah, exactly. I thought the same he did. It's just there's no way that he manages that. I don't believe. Arcane Assault.
From beyond the veil of augury, little cousins, I bring.
Does he have damage items? No. All defense items. He can Arcane. Goes for it. Stars align.
Please accept this gift.
Let's let the game do the math for us. Oh!
Yeah, just like this.
There you go. Alright. Great, I'm happy.
Salamane is such a great card, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, infinite mana, why not? Let's just put it in.
I mean, it's just the thing is that Sanctum with mana ramp is just a very broken interaction. And it's super hard to play around it in the first turns. Like, even if you're aware of it, you stop and you think, okay, should I play around this? What can I do? Because if you play around this, you're just frozen the whole game in that lane. Sucks. But hey, so it looks to me like the player who high rolls the highest wins. And that's how these last two games have gone. Small sample size, I know.
Underscore's hand doesn't look that good. No double tracks this time.
But let's be honest, he's had pretty good hands the last couple.
Yeah, he had double track the last two games. Last game it wasn't even enough.
The ancients will benefit from aligning with the court of Restore.
Right. So.
Wait, yeah, he has to put Kana last lane.
Yeah, he kind of has to. These hands are super difficult to analyze, I find. The Stars line to Arcanation, of course, those two combine. Bunch of heroes died for Raz, but the creep's gonna nicely take care of that lane, the first lane, and that foresight is key though. The cards that he's gonna draw from that foresight are gonna be super important. More top heavy stuff. He needs a Sanctum is basically what he needs. It looks like Raz has got a grip on this game. Okay, favoring killing the Luna there, preventing the eclipses rather than getting the 11 damage through. Also for the gold, obviously, even though he doesn't have any paydays. He's got the track, he can track here. Ooh, more late game cards. Not what he wants. He's either got to draw another Stars Align or sell him in his favor. But damn it, if he gets that Incarnation on the table with this hand, yeah. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be devastating. Yeah, Zeus has to go lane 3. That proc ability is just super strong right now. Gonna take a bunch of damage in mid though. I mean, the early games for this game are basically chump blocking anyway, so it's not like he cares too much. He can take some damage. 11 isn't too much in mid, so.
Oh no, wait, 8-8. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I thought we were gonna see another emissary. Not emissary, Incarnation.
Not quite yet.
Intriguing.
Imagine this deck if the over multicasts green cards. Okay. There's always that option. Oh.
Oh my god, come on.
Wow. I'm surprised I wouldn't have done that, but now that you look at the end result, it's like, what? Okay. Oof. If he draws another Stars Line or a ramp card, this game...
Yeah, this game will
is in the
just
gutter.
be over.
So what does underscore need to turn this game around, man? Marches, or what would you... What are you expecting to see? Double payday? How can he turn this around?
I feel like payday's too late now.
So what can he potentially get? Like, I mean, this is a completely free round for Raz.
I don't know. I don't see how underscore comes back, honestly.
Even with the 4 hero deploy. There's a Tyler state as well to kind of counteract a bit of the ramp.
Interesting. A suitable treat.
Here's the problem. Like, Underscore can assassinate from lane 1, but even if he spends his mana, he's screwed because he's too scared to get high, like, ramped into.
Dude, people in chat are calling you the best caster.
It's true. Well, what do you want me to say, dude? It's
this
true.
hurts a little bit. I mean, I'm not mad, but it's like, yeah, you know. I'm crying a little bit inside right now. No, I'm not, bro. You're the best. I like you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining me, man.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.
Did you shower today, by the way?
Dude!
What do you want, man? Even your brother told me
dude,
that he didn't want...
Everyone just trolls me. That's it, dude.
Alright, we're being mean to the game here. Like, people are here to watch high-quality artifacts.
This is just hard to watch, man.
Fortunately, this is not a high-quality artifact. This is high-rolling artifact. It feels like...
this game now, at this point, I can't wait for the update. Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like a slot machine artifact right now.
The enemies of Salamene will fall.
Alright, so...
Oh my, dude, imagine if he just, like, Luna just 360 no scopes that glitch. Oh.
Boom.
Please, no. Oh, no, it missed. But again, like, what can Underscore realistically do?
The thing is, this deck only runs one vesture, right? If this would be like the blue-black economy list, at least you could play multiple vestures, which is often like game-saving, or at least allows you to turn around. This right now feels so hopeless. Yeah, and the worst part is Raz is not even doing much damage. It's the excruciating part is that Raz isn't doing that much damage.
Before Zeus.
I will say though, I haven't seen Raz play other decks besides the blue-green, so I'm wondering if he gets the invite, what decks he's gonna bring to the table. This is just brutal. I mean, he deployed 4 heroes, they all died.
Yeah.
Now he's got a sniper, but it's like, yeah. Makes me think how much if they really change the game to a status where you can play both 3 lanes at the same time.
Well, rumor is, if you believe the leaks from Tyler, then it is.
They're not leaks, man. They're rumors. They're speculations that they are. If that's what's gonna happen, fine, okay. But like, imagine having triple Chain Frost in a state where you can play all 3 lanes at the same time. Just the game is gonna change completely. And it's gonna become 1000 IQ instead of whatever.
And initiative won't matter anymore.
Yeah, that would be weird indeed, yeah. Which basically would mean that the second set that they had ready, they'll just have to trash, right? Like,
I don't know. Like probably even like Kana like has to change again if that speculation is true.
Yeah, I don't believe it though. Like I tweeted out when that happened. I don't believe that's gonna happen. But I'm just waiting, you know. I hope it doesn't happen for multiple reasons. One, because I think it will make the game even harder, which it already is hard enough. And little bonus if it allows me to bash on Tyler's artifact news, great. Because I think when he talks about artifact, it's just a bit like whatever. Okay, so this lane is bad. Is Raz just playing with his food right now? I'm not really sure what are we doing here.
Barely lifted a finger.
Barely lifted a finger. Exactly.
Befitting a god.
Man, Zeus is such a snob, man.
Okay, what do you mean?
He's like, he gets the blink and he says, befitting a god. What a fucking asshole, dude. What a fucking asshole. He is a god, but he dies like to all the red heroes? What the fuck? Come on. Nine mana. Double incarnation. There's an emissary. There's a tree. Whoopsie daisies. Luna is going to be able to move around. There's another 7 charge eclipse. That's going to be potentially 9 charges on lane 3. And Underscore's got the hardest deploy of his life. How do you deploy this, Rashid?
I don't know. At this point, I'd be like smacking my monitor.
Do you think that will solve the problem?
Nothing solving this. Like the only way Underscore wins if his Raz's internet disconnects. That's it.
Well, yesterday's final ended with a timeout, but both players have 4 minutes. I don't see that happening.
I don't know why you're chosen.
Oh
Just that you
no.
must die.
But why would you even coup the tree though? Because like at this point you're not scared of emissary. You're more scared of the incarnation.
You see, man, the snooze is such a snob. Jeez.
I have heard my children's cries.
How does he still have 19 cards in his deck? That's completely absurd. Jesus Christ.
Again, because he started with 47.
Well, it's working for him, man. He's gonna win this thing. I don't see how he doesn't win this. Does he Diabolic? Diabolic? Yes, he does. Diabolic into Prey. It's not the best, but like... You can also Incarnation again. That goes up to 14. 14 Diabolic. Plus 8. 22, that's lethal. He's gotta go for it. This game's in the books, there's an arcane as well. The bounty lives, but what can the bounty do though? You really needed a march in mid lane, that's what he needed. So this is
lethal. It doesn't even have a chain.
No, this is lethal in lane 1, and bounty unfortunately cannot do anything in lane 2. There's a Vestures, ignore me. Is Vestures enough though? It's not. Oh yeah, the arrow on the Kana. The Vestures gives him another round actually. So this isn't quite over, but
yeah, because Raz is out of Eclipses and Thunder God's Wrath.
No, why do I get there? No, you needed that arcane to end mid, bro. Okay. Oh no, no, forget what I said. Okay. Time to stop drinking wine, guys.
It is an honor to be smited by me personally.
Yeah, no, the Jaspers will be lethal. Yeah, ignore me. He needs to block. He can still jump block the heroes.
I'm just.
Oh no, Luna! Oh my god!
Too easy.
Forgot about that.
Too easy. Congratulations to Raz. Oh man, that was a bit of that was what a best of 3.
I don't know. I hated this whole qualifier. Fuck this list, man. I hate it so much.
Well, let's put it like this, dude. What has it won until now? You know what I'm saying? Because people keep hyping this list up, and before Baby won his LHL thingy, I was like, Dude, no, this is just a high roll deck. But, you know, I don't know, man. Sneaky one with red-black yesterday. We see blue-green today. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's sneaky, dude. He's gonna choke. That's what he does. He's a choke artist.
I don't know. What I'm saying here is people might be overvaluing the black deck. Like, okay, it's driving mono blue out of the meta, and that has severe implications.
I think this list, this tree and splash is definitely favored against it.
Yeah, people want me to show the lists. I'll show the lists. Oh, you wanted me to show the lists in game? Yeah, no, well, I'll tweet out the lists anyway. So
I can post them in chat.
Yeah, do that if you wouldn't mind. That would be cool. The mono black econ is pretty standard. The Raz Diva list is it's the stuff he's been playing for a while. So just gonna yeah, I would love to talk to Raz, but he's Russian. I don't think he speaks English. Let me ask him actually.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to him, man. Today I told him some not nice things.
What? Explain.
Yeah, I just said he's washed and to go back to watching Runeterra. I meant it in a nice way. You know, I said no offense before, so he can't be offended.
Right, I'll ask him to come into our Discord. Just give me a second. I told him to bash you, so get ready, bro.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. I'm just joined. I'm prepared. Hey, Raz, dude, I always believed in you, man.
What up, man? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. So this matchup feels like it's really like a coin flip. Like either one of you high rolls, and you just. I don't know. The games felt pretty unbalanced.
Yep. First two games, it was very hard for me when I get 2 tracks in my face and start play from 50 gold.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, you did get in the second game the double stars align into Salamanis, which is broken as well. So. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Anyway, congratulations, man. It was cool to watch. I'm very surprised that Underscore was not on his mono blue deck, but I guess how do you feel like? Supposedly, mono black is supposedly a bad matchup for you, but why did you pick your deck? Why did you pick this deck?
I pick this deck just because I like play on it. I don't think what is counter something or I think about my opponents. I just like play on this deck and pick it. About black, I think it's favored for me. The players.
Oh wow, really? Okay. Because people are saying that mono black is favored against you, so I'm not like now. Explain why, if you can.
At least this deck. What's the name of this guy?
Baby.
I mean. Yeah.
You mean Underscore?
He don't play.
Underscore, yeah.
2/8 creeps. What deny mana. I don't remember what's name of
the sensor, yeah.
Yep. Sensor break combo really hard, and in reason he don't play it, I don't afraid what I will not have enough mana.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Can I ask also, because you developed this deck with Stormlike, no? And both of you went to the semifinals, so your list is slightly different, and it feels a little bit weird sometimes that it has so many cards. But so can you explain how your list is slightly different from Stormlike's, and what is your impression of why your list is better?
It depends on matchups. Some matchups you really need 3 annihilations. Some matchups 2 enough. So it depends. About items, I don't know why Stormlight play not play cheap items, because sometimes you really need to take dagger when you have something like 10, 11 gold, and it could deny. In my version, I play cheapest card except daggers.
Yeah, I see.
It's our difference.
All right. Do you want to tell not Rashid how bad he is?
Dude, I'm guessing modding for grapplers the reason you wanted. Is that what I should do? Go beg him to be mod?
Anyway, Raz, congratulations. Well played. You have earned a position in the ACS. You are already in our exclusive elite Discord, so you already have an idea what's going on. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. Good job. Congratulations. Okay. And yeah, I will let you know when the games are, and then we will work out some time to play those things. And I hope you're doing well and that your family is doing well through all this Corona crisis, man.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers, bro. Thanks for joining.
Okay, good luck, guys.
See you.
Great. All right. This is fun, man. This is fun. I did not expect this. I've seen these guys play this deck for so long, man.
I've never played against it. I was like, oh, it's like mono blue. It's gonna be an easy matchup. But no, I think this deck is favored against mono black.
Oh, so you've now flipped your opinion?
Yeah, after playing against it and seeing these matchups, because like Emissary is so hard to deal with, especially when they slam it early.
Like, for sure. Yeah.
Maybe now you need to run Slays in mono black.
One of the mono black decks I saw earlier in the rounds had a Slay, and there was definitely some misplay involved, but it wasn't against the blue-green, it was against mono-green, so... Yeah, Slay might be... I mean, there's 2 or 3 flex slots in this deck, right? The Untested Grounds, and potentially one Tyler State Sensor or a Pick-Off, maybe, I'm not sure.
I'd take out a Pick-Off before I take out the Sensor. I think Sensor is so important.
Makes sense. Yeah. And also, like he said, it's great in this matchup, so... Hey, it's great to have the input of the Russian guys on this, because like often, and this happens often in games, is like different communities have different feelings on the decks and on the meta and so on. So yeah, it's often cool to have these impressions. So I wanted just to thank everyone for joining us. I wanted to say, guys, support us. This game's gonna come back. We all love it. We're all in this shit together. So let's have some fun. And in the meantime, if you want to donate, go for it. If you just want to subscribe, if you want to follow, anything is cool, man. Just make sure that you join the community. This is all great guys, except for not Rashid. And otherwise,
I'm literally the face of Artifact. Dude.
The kid. Hashtag
the kid.
And it's been great fun. And there will be, let me put it like this, I need to just confirm my agenda, because I'm probably not working tomorrow, but if like 99% tomorrow there will be another thing, but I'll post on Reddit, I'll post on social media, so make sure you guys follow me, and I'm gonna upload these videos onto YouTube and shit. So yeah, Rashid, what do you want to say? Do you have any goodbye notes?
All I have to say is so I'm out of a job right now, so thank you, Nine, for offering to double my salary. That's really nice of you, dude.
Oh boy, I would pay you if I could, I swear.
Nah, it's fine, dude.
I wish. One day we will be casting events together, and then... How cool would that be, bro? How cool would that be?
I hope this game is like in a good place after it comes out, because I don't know, like if the leaks are true, like it doesn't sound good to me, honestly.
I'm scared. But it is the fact that it has to appeal the masses, It has to
Yeah.
appeal to the masses to be successful, kind of, doesn't it? It is scary, man. I'm there with you. I think all the true long haulers are kind of somewhat scared that the game gets dumbed down too much, but because I don't want to see another lore like the Legends of Runeterra for me is bad because it doesn't innovate. It doesn't have balls. They don't have any balls, and Valve does, man, and Valve does. So let's hope that the balls don't get too tiny or whatever.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna get dumbed down a bit. The question is just how much, though.
Well, it depends, man. If the VNN leaks are true, I don't think it's getting dumbed down at all. Playing 3 lanes at the same time looks much harder to me, but whatever. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks to everyone for joining. And that's today's stream over. And yeah, go have some fun. Go buy axes before they're worth $30 again and have fun. Bye-bye.